Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cryostasis here on the MCDC server again. We are with DBZ and Cobalt Wolf, and I just got home from the double zombie spawner over there, which is what we're going to be building today. Now, you might say, well, we already watched you watch, or yes, you already watched me watch myself make a skeleton spawner, but this one's going to be a little bit different. I am going to put a little bit more into it. Actually, let's jump over to a test world real fast. This one right here, and we're going to jump in here. Oh, actually, wrong test world, wrong one. We're going to come down here. Not sure why, but it's saying that I live in 2070 now. Let's. Oh, I just went into the same one. Oh. Okay. This time we'll get it right. Mob tests world, because this is for kind of a mob test type of thing. Let's jump in here. I'm going to be making this along with it. Now, what is this? This is a probably way overly complex redstone contraption that I have come up with, and since I have a double zombie spawner, it'll be twice as fast, and I know that, but I don't want to just have to guess whenever I have to go down to hit the zombies, because this one's going to be another just drop them, because I could make a water chute to bring them up and drop them down basically right in front of my face and never have to move, but I'm not really too interested in that. So what I've made down here is well, these are two droppers. I'm just going to explain this. These are two droppers. This one is powered by this right here. So let's see what's in them. This one is completely 100% full of redstone, which means that this comparator is going to put out 15, but I have it down to 13. Or it's subtracting 13 from that because I have it in the up position there. See, if I was going to put it down, see how that lights up way, like really red? But if I put it up, it almost is completely out. That's because it's subtracting 13. And so it'll put out a whopping 2, which we'll get to that later. But we've got this completely full of redstone, which is powering that and stuff. But every time I'm going to have a pressure plate for the zombies, and every time one of them goes off of it, you see that piston's retracted. We'll talk about that in a minute. And see, one of those is down to 63. Every time a zombie walks across one of the pressure plates, it's going to power this and put one of the redstone or whatever I put in there, probably something easy like cobblestone or zombie flesh, and it puts it in here instead. Now see, if I was to take this out and put it back in this one, that piston pushes back. So let's say we have a couple of zombies. Let's do 4 zombies. That'll work. Okay, we've got 4 zombies now. Say that 4 zombies is all I wanted. I'm not 100% sure how many zombies it takes to get to from 0 XP to level 30, but I'm in my mob test world, so I will find out. Okay, so we've got these 4 zombies. Now, let's go back to this. This is no longer full. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these redstone pieces are gone. This has to be completely full in order for that line to be completely powered to depower that. Since this is not completely full, this is only putting out 1 redstone signal instead of the full 2, which is letting this be powered, which is powering that, which is, let me get rid of those, depowering this, and depowering the piston. Now, what this piston does is it cuts off this redstone circuit right here, which, as you can see, I've got a clock with a 16-tick delay on it. All of those are at the 4-tick delay mark, and this piston basically shuts that off. Now, as you can see, every time this clock goes around, it comes over here and hits this dropper, which puts the stuff back into this one. So, how are we going to reset it, you might ask? Well, we're going to hit this button, which is going to send redstone signal down here, power this block, depower this, and it's not going to take very long. It's just going to depower this for a second, which is going to power this up for a second, and then it's going to start the clock, which is just going to continuously go around because this piston is depowered. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and hit this. Oops. And as you can see, that is going around and this is going down. See, as soon as this one was empty and this one was full again, it pushed this back over and cut off that redstone circuit, and then this is completely full again and we're ready to go again. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to have the zombies on both sides walking over this pressure plate every time one of them spawns. So let's go ahead and put like not really that many, but let's put 8 in there. Nope, I said 8. Okay, so we've got 8. We've got 8 zombies. That's how many it takes to get to level 30. Not really, but just for the sake of the test. Let's hit the button. I will hit that button whenever I leave the main spawning area to go down the ladder to the zombies. And as you can see, this should be about empty. Yep, and boom. Shuts that off, and that's it. That's how basically all we're going to be doing. And it might be a little bit complex for what I want, but I really don't mind. I love complex redstone stuff, or making it a little more complicated than it needs to be. And I'm pretty sure I could do it with a lot less repeaters, but the only thing that I really care about, like I don't really care about resources, especially on the MCDC server. Like I've got tons of resources. The only thing that I don't have yet is the nether quartz for the comparator, but we're going to be doing that in just a second. Alright guys, here we are in the mob test world. As you can see, we've got our little contraption over there. I can't fly at the moment, but we've got 64 zombies standing in front of us. Now, with these 64 zombies, I want to test how many zombies it takes to get to level 30. I have dropped them from a height that would leave them at 2 punches for a regular unarmored zombie, but some of these have armor, so I have a Smite 5 Unbreaking 3 sword that they will not live through. So I think we're just going to start punching these guys. I don't think 64 is going to be enough, but we want to find out so that we know exactly how many zombies we need to put through our system before we can go down and get level 30. And what I'm going to do with this information is take it over to our contraption over there that we saw, and then we are going to set it up to where as soon as that many zombies have spawned, it will turn on a light letting you know that you can go downstairs and get level 30. And I just want to do that just because, well, I don't like to go down there and just guess whenever I've got enough zombies, because that's just kind of lame in my opinion. And this block in front of me is really irritating me because it's making all these XP orbs fly in front of my head. So I'm going to go ahead and kill all these guys off real fast, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I killed off the first 64 of them and got level 19 3/4 pretty much. So I have gone ahead, spawned 64 more of these guys, and I'm going to go ahead and kill them off and see where we're at after that. So I just had a better idea than sitting here swinging my sword at these guys. Boop! Much, much faster. And I don't think we're going to hit level 30 off of it. Actually, we might. I kind of hope that we don't, but, well, I don't know. We'll see. 28 and a fifth, maybe. So 28 and a fifth off of 128 zombies. So let's go back up there and reload some more of these zombies in. I think I've got some on me. I sure do. Let's go back up here and maybe load in 25. I think that would be a pretty good number, actually. Is 25 good enough? I think 25 is going to be good enough, so let's just do that. And I know I could look this up, but actually, let's do like 15. I know I could look this up and find out exactly how many zombies it takes, but I really like doing my own tests. It just makes everything a little easier. I don't want that spawn egg in my hand. Let's just flick this a bunch of times. And I know that I could also set up a clock for this, but it's just faster to flip the lever a bunch of times. And as soon as they stop spawning, which they have, put the lever back up. And oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Game mode 0 first. Got our level still on us. Bloop. And I think it's going to let us hit it. 29 and a half. Oh boy. Game mode 1. So what are we at now? We just did 15 on top of the 128, so that is not 400, but 143. Let's put in 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that'll make us at a even 150 zombies. So game mode 0, time set day. Once again, game mode 0. There we go. Flick this up, what, 7 times? Something like that. That should have been more than 7. I believe. Let me just make sure. Yep, okay. So, hi zombies. Actually, I'm going to swing my sword at these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 149 zombies. And I'm going to go up there, make sure that that is accurate, and every single time it's that many, so I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I have gone ahead, killed myself, well I also enchanted some diamond boots, but they're over there somewhere with the rest of my XP, and yeah, I've got 149 zombies in here, and I think that it's time to find out if it's exactly level 30 or not. So, ooh, let's just not give ourselves a seizure. Maybe get that potato, love that stuff, so good. So good. And as soon as this gets done, we should have exactly level 30 and 149 zombies. Then we can go over to our other test and work that in to turn on a light whenever we have exactly 149 or more, I guess, zombies. And one thing I love about zombies is the fact that you can kill them with these instant splash healing potion things. They're so easy to make, and they kill all the zombies in one little hit. You don't have to sit there and swing your fist a bunch of times. Whoa. Only 29.5 levels. So I think I'm going to set it up to maybe like 160 zombies just to be sure, because it's not 100% like accurate anyway. But yeah, let's go check that out. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did the entire thing. As you can see, this one's full. This one is empty, so we have 0 zombies. And I figured it out. For this to make it travel 5 blocks, we need 165 redstone in here. And that'll power this, so that's the number we're going for. I've got 165 redstone in my inventory. Let's just put all but one in. As you can see, it is not lighting that torch up. Put that next one in, and it lights it up. So once that lights up, we know we've got enough zombies to hit level 30, and we go. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little thing on one of my test worlds, but let's go to the nether and grab some nether quartz for the 2 comparators that I'm going to need. So you just need a few pieces of nether quartz. I'm not even 100% sure how to make the comparators, but we will figure it out. Where the fuck am I? Okay, we came through someone else's portal. That's not good. That's not what I was hoping for. Not sure exactly where I'm at. I do have a little bit of an idea, but wow, whoever has done this is, we need to turn sounds back on. But whoever has done this has done some work. Not too much, but more than I have. This is my first time in the nether on the server, so I just need some quartz, please. There's some right there, hanging probably precariously over lava. Not quite. Just need that stuff right there, please. Not 100% sure how many I need, so I'm going to grab enough. I don't know how much enough is, but it'll be enough. So I think I saw some more around here. Oh, that's way the hell up there. I just want some easy stuff. Sorry if I'm wrecking your nether quartz hunting area. Arrow. Oh yeah, I see it. And I'm also sorry if I'm like spoiling anything, but I don't think I am. Just because there's not really much there except for a bunch of cobble and an arrow pointing to said cobble. Let's see, I need nether quartz. Just a bit more. How many do we have? Okay. I want that stuff way up there, but I'm not gonna bother. Let's just get this stuff in the wall here. Alright. Whoa. Forgot that netherrack does that. Love efficiency 4 picks. Although efficiency 5 is better. But I probably won't be bothering to get efficiency 5 until after the Ender is built. I think after I get this vein, we should have more than plenty. And maybe even a little bit extra for more comparators or some quartz blocks. Either way, not complaining. Because I like both of those things. So let's hop down here. Let's get back down to our portal. I'm not 100% sure where it went. There it is. Can we make this? Yeah, we can survive. Crunch. I should... Oh, hello. Free gold. Thank you, zombie pigman. Let's go back down and over there and find out exactly, exactly where the hell we are. I have a pretty good suspicion of where we're at, and if so, then I won't show it, so let's find out. Ooh. Here we go. Video cut off now, possibly. I'm going to cut some of that out of the video, because I'm pretty sure I just may have spoiled something otherwise. Your horse is out, guy. Or is that even a tamed one? Where are we? Negative 199.52. Oh boy. I don't know whose this is. I'm trying to look for a clue as to who it might be. Well, guys, it would seem that I have found the edge of the world. Twice. It is not loading at all. I even tried the F3A and it did not work. Which is really, really annoying. So, looks like that zombie over there is just walking on sunshine. No, not really. Crap. I'm gonna try relogging real fast. Alright guys, I got all the way home and was putting stuff away, and then after I was home, all the way home, I realized that I had forgotten something in the nether, so I had to go back in, came out the exact same portal of course, and now I'm gonna have to go back. I did kill a whole bunch of gas. I'm getting better with a bow apparently. But yeah, I forgot glowstone, so this time I made sure I got plenty, about a stack and a half with my silk touch pick here. And yeah, now we're done in the nether. We don't have to worry about being here anymore, at least for now. Let's get the hell out of here, and I'm gonna have to run back home, so I will see you guys in just a second. Probably overcomplicated this to the most extreme level humanly possible. I need to put this in place actually. Boop. Okay. Let's leave that open for now, I suppose. And we're gonna put that there. So every time a zombie walks over one of those pressure plates, it sends a pulse up either this one, if they're coming from this spawner, or this one, there's another redstone torch under this, if they're coming from that spawner. And as you can see, there you go. It's lighting up that. So either way, it's going to send a pulse down one of these two lines, which is in turn going to power this block, which is going to power this dropper, putting one of these, I think it's like 500 or 600 something odd cobblestone, just randomly into this dropper. Now, if I were to take one piece of cobblestone out, let's, there you go. You heard a piston go. And let's come back here and check out what that piston is. We gotta come back in here, and it's really, really nasty wet redstone wiring. I know. But it unpowers this by taking one piece of cobblestone out of that dropper right there. Here, we can put it back just for showing you. Okay, you see how if it's completely full, this block is covering a piece of redstone, not allowing this circuit here to get through. Now, shall we remove said piece of cobble? It will, what am I saying? It won't put out enough of a redstone signal from this. It'll only be able to power that one piece because of that redstone torch going into the side there. And so it won't be able to power this, which won't be able to power any of that, which retracts this sticky piston, retracts that block, and this can go through. Now, as you can see, there's no power going through this, so what is the point of this? Well, basically, this line will power this block here, which will in turn take this piece of cobble that just came from over there from a zombie walking on a pressure plate, and if this line were to power right now, it would push this piece of cobble back over there, which, since it's the last piece of cobble, would turn that piece of redstone back on, which would shut this off, and eventually everything would completely turn off. Why is this? Right. You didn't see that. I haven't even tested that part yet, so I'm just gonna hope it works. This has taken quite a while, but okay, where was I? So that will depower this piston should one piece of cobble, aka one zombie, go through. Now, as you can see, since this has one piece of cobble now, it's only got that one piece of redstone wiring. It needs 5 in order to power this block, which has the top redstone lamp in front of it. We're going to talk about the bottom one in a second. So, to power this one completely, we need 2 stacks, 2 full stacks, plus 37. So we need 36 more. There we go. And I'm going to put one of these down here just to make my point. There we go. So we've got 2 stacks plus 36. And as you can see, there's 4 of these going. And that one is not lit up. So let's come down in here. Go out over here. This is really, really messy still. We can't get in there by doing that anymore. We come in here, and that light is on. I don't think it's supposed to be on. Right, okay, I know what I did. What is supposed to happen is that light is supposed to be off until I put that last piece of cobble in there to make the stack of 37. What I did wrong is let this power this block, which I'm going to amend by just get some of this crap out of my way. Popping that out, putting that there, and putting that there. So I'm going to throw this piece of cobble away because we don't need it, because we still have the 2 stacks plus 36 in there. Now, if we go back down into the room over here, and sorry I did all this redstone off camera, but it took me quite a while, and it was basically just a bunch of trial and error, as is all redstone. But as you can see, this top lamp is no longer powered. Now, if we come back over here and put this last piece of cobble into this guy right here, boop, then it will power this top redstone lamp, which will tell us that, see, it's powered now, which will tell us that there's enough zombies downstairs to get level 30. Now, whenever this light's on and we're ready to go downstairs, we will hit this button, because the ladder will be right here, and just whenever you're getting ready to go down, just pop that button. It's going to send a signal through that, depower this for a second. It'll come down here, and we've got to go around because this is messy as hell. I should have made this a lot nicer, but all this stuff is going to be hidden because you're not going to come in here, hopefully. So we come down here. That signal is going to come down here. It's going to power this torch for just a second, and then it's going to activate this T flip-flop, which is going to push this block over to where that arm is now. And when that happens, it's going to depower that line right there, because there is a torch underneath that cobblestone block that is making the T flip-flop. So it's going to depower this line, come over here, power this torch, push this into the way. So it's going to push this block here, power this up. This is a comparator clock, and basically it's a really fast clock, and it's going to come over here, power all this. This should be out of the way already. Then it's going to come over here and start pushing that stuff back into this dropper, and as soon as all of that's back over here, it's going to power this piston, put that there, and this signal will no longer get through, so that if more zombies come through, it won't just automatically say that they're back over here. So how to depower this clock? Well, you have to hit the button again. I was not able to figure that out, which, oh, whoops, boop, there we go. Now, that redstone you saw down there, I don't know, I haven't tested this yet. I actually am starting to think it's not going to work, and I'm going to make sure that it does. Boop, and yeah, that'll work. But I want this redstone back. Give it. Is that it? I think that might be it. Let's check. Yeah, that's it. So, there we go. Then we're just going to, oh boy. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So, this thing right here is going to be right here, powering this, which is going to go down and over there, which is going to come up here, go around, power this block, which in front of it is the second redstone torch. Or not torch, but redstone lamp. So what we're going to do now is come over here and hit the button because we have enough zombies. We have all the zombies we could ever need for level 30. So let's hit that. And in just a second, that light should come on. Yep, that light comes on, and that one goes off because... Oops, I fell in a hole, that's why. If you look in here, see it's starting to go down really quickly. Let's go around and kind of look at the clock real fast, and I'll show you just how quickly. I had it set up as a redstone clock, which I'm sure you guys were face-palming about, and I just realized that comparator clock would be so much faster. So, as you can see, it's kind of pulsing every now and then, but what's really happening is it's going really fast. See, it's already, boom, and then that pushed back out. This signal can no longer get through, so if another one was to go over there, then it would be able to. So if more zombies spawn, then it's going to just continue that loop. But as you can see, this is still over here. And the reason that I wanted this redstone line back there is basically to tell you if the T flip-flop needs flip-flopping. So you come over here, and you're in here. So say you killed your zombies, you got your 30 levels, you enchanted your stuff, so you come back up here, light's still on. Hit that button, and light will go off. Alright, cool. So that's basically the gist of all of this nonsense, and I know I could have made it so much simpler, but I love to overcomplicate things, and I don't really, like whenever I'm doing redstone, I just make it work. Like, I don't think about compactness or making it look pretty at all because it's redstone, you hide the shit. So you don't really need to make it look pretty and stuff. And so yeah. And I guess I can kind of pop under here real fast and show you guys. See, there is that redstone torch there. And, dang. Right. I was like, why did it do that? But that makes sense. So we need to put that there, put that there, put that there, and where's our, there we go, put that there. Alright, so that's basically all there is to this, and I need to go down and continue making the actual zombie fall to their death, evil, maniacal trap. And I know, and I have also got to make this look a hell of a lot prettier. And I haven't even tested to see if standing in this room will spawn both spawners, so if it doesn't, all of this is for naught. Actually, I'll just basically move the redstone wiring so that these two and this button will all go like over wherever the hell we need to go, which I think would be that way, because I'm pretty sure we're basically standing on top of the other spawner. But I'm going to make another cut here. Actually, let's seal this up. I'm going to pop a torch there because we don't want stuff spawning in there. Goodbye, redstone. I will not really miss you all that much. So I'm going to also put some signs. Probably just, let's grab our signs actually. Just do that little doohickey. I don't know why, but I always do that. 30 levels. And then do that again. Let's go back up here. Get rid of that. 30 levels. Alright. And then down here will be... I'm not really sure what to put down here. Let's say... hit the button. Alright, and for any of you guys who are on the server watching this, you guys can feel free to come, yeah, you can come fix my redstone if you want to save some of this redstone, but I doubt any of you guys really care. But you guys can hopefully watch this video and realize what hit the button means. It doesn't mean as soon as the light comes on, it hit the button. It means after you're done killing your zombies and you come back up, hit the damn button. I want this. I don't know why, but I want it. Thank you. There we go. And also, there's cave back there that is unexplored, so you guys can feel free to come do that, and I will give the coords in a little bit. So I'm going to make a cut real fast, going to work on the ladder here and the zombies falling to their death, and I'll be right back. Fall to your death. Hey guys, welcome back. So, as you can see, I have dug the hole all the way down there. If I had Optifine, I would zoom in, but we can hit F3 and see that there's 83 entities down there. That is 83 zombies. Let's come over here and check our display panel, which I have changed. I've also put some roof and stuff in. I've worked quite a bit. So as you can see, instead of 2 lights, there are now 3 lights. A system ready light, an in progress light, and a 30 levels light. We can go ahead and hit that, why not? And in just a second, you're going to see it go from in progress to system ready, and then pretty much shortly, almost immediately right after that, it'll go system ready to in progress again, just because there's zombies flowing. And I will explain this in just a minute. There it goes, system ready. As soon as a zombie, there we go, back in progress. Let's see. Okay, I changed it. You can hear the pressure plates going off a little bit. I've got it on like 3% volume right now, but I did change it a little bit down here. Let's come down to here. As you can see, I've got trip wires with a wire there connected to, well, it'll power this block, power the redstone, send it up there. That way, instead of 2 pressure plates, 1 for each side, going to power 1 piston, or not 1 piston, but 1 dropper, I just have this 1 line powering that dropper. That way we have a little bit more of an accurate idea of where we're at. So it'll come up, it'll depower this line, power this torch, come over here, power this block, power this piston, take a cobble out, put it into this, and so on and so forth. So I have done a little bit of work in here. It looks a little bit, well, maybe not necessarily cleaner in here, but it is a little bit cleaner. The button is right on the other side of this block. You hit that and it'll send the deal that way. You can see one of the lights there, the other 2 are right there. Let's just talk about this area first, just because it's here and it's easier. And I want to explain this. As you can see, that's flickering and taking stuff out every time a zombie goes over. So, as long as this has 1 block in it, it'll power this redstone, which will depower this torch, send a pulse through here, and if that torch right there is powered, then it will power this block, which in front of this block is it's the system ready light. And basically, if there is no cobblestone in here, we can just take those out. You can see that that's off, this turns on, and that'll turn on the system ready light. But that just turned off again because there's another piece of cobble in here. How much cobble was in there? I think 9? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. That way we still have the correct amount. And basically, that system ready light will turn off the instant this gets powered. And also the instant that it gets powered, the system, or the in progress light will turn on. But we're going to talk about that in just a second. So, as you can see, it's only got that one little deal right there. And here is where the system in progress light comes in. This is no longer powered. Whenever this is powered, it'll depower this torch, it'll depower this line, power that torch, depower this one, and right next to this block is the in progress light. So as you can see, it's on right now, but if we were to take all the cobble out of that, it would turn this torch off, turn this one on, turn this one off, depower this block, depower that lamp, and that line right there would be then powered, which would send power to that block, which would send power to the system, or this light actually, and that's the system ready light. Then, as time goes on, we can get all the way over here, which will mean that this has 165 cobblestone in it. When that happens, whoops, I am glitching out, it'll power this fifth piece of redstone, which will power both of these. This one goes into the bottom block, which is the 30 levels, you're ready to go block, or the light, I mean. This one comes over here, powers all this, powers this block, which will depower this torch, which will shut off the in progress light and only leave the 30 levels light on. And it goes in reverse as well. Whenever it drops below 165, this will depower that, depower this line, turn that torch on, and it'll turn that on, or yeah, that in progress light back on. And then whenever it's completely empty, it'll turn this line back on, power the system ready light, and just depower this, power that, depower that, turn in progress off. That way you can always tell exactly where the system is. And then we've got all this stuff which you've already seen before, but down here, if you would have seen earlier, there was a T flip-flop here. I got rid of that because that was a dumb idea. This line, what's this cobble doing in my way? Go away. Oh, right. Never mind. Go back. This line right here is coming down from the button. It'll depower this torch, which will depower this line, depower this block, turn this on. As you can see, there's another line running in back here, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. And basically, this right here, just this little loop right here, is a logic gate. Once this depowers and powers, or depowers this block, this is going to turn on. And it's going to stay on no matter how many times I hit that button. So it's going to stay on, and then power this line going this way and this way, which comes over here and powers this block, which turns this torch off until it gets reset, which is what that line back there is for. But we're going to once again talk about that in a second. It's going to power this line, and I am blocked in here, man. Redstone, I'm telling you. It'll power this line, push this block, or push this piston, or power it, push this block here, turn on this super fast clock, come over here, and since this is depowered because that right there is not full, it will send the line, or the pulses, every single clock pulse over here to push this cobblestone back into here. I may have already explained this, but it's been a couple of days since I last recorded, so I'm sorry about that if so. Also, whenever this is completely full, there's a second line back here. Oops, come on, let me back here. As you can see, there's a second line. It'll power this piston, and it'll also come down here and power this block, which underneath this block is another sticky piston, which will push this block out here, which will allow that torch to power this block, which will power this line coming to this block, which once this block is powered, it'll turn that on, and it'll keep it on no matter, you can hit the button a million times, and no matter what, this line right here being depowered won't do anything. It'll just reset it to powered on, because this line will be on powering this block anyway, which will keep this torch off. But as soon as this hopper right here loses one piece of cobblestone, that will depower this line and allow that button to start working, because then you hit the button and this depowers, and since this is no longer powering this block and it's only this, once this is depowered, this block is depowered and it can go on. So that's basically what's going on, and that way you don't have to hit the button twice. The way I had it set up with the T flip-flop, you would have had to hit the button, whoops, should not right click, you would have had to hit the button, and then after it completely reset, you would have had to hit the button again to set the T flip-flop back over so that the entire system could reset. This way it resets automatically. So I did simplify it quite a bit, and that makes me happy. We still don't have 30 levels, but I'm wondering, how close are we? Not really all that close. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to pretend we've got plenty of zombies so that I can go down there and show you everything we've got going on. Oh, look at that. We've got 30 levels, guys. Wow, that was fast. And there is still redstone down there that I need to tear out because I want my redstone back, damn it. Okay, so I haven't finished up all the aesthetic stuff, and I still need a way to the surface, because going through the cave over there, just no, I'm not going to do that. So there's the 30 levels. Um, Whenever you're ready to head down there, I'm going to not hit the button yet, but whenever you're ready to head down there, just hit the button, and it'll start sending the cobble back over. But I'll hit that after we come back up so that you guys can see it in action. Zombie kill zone down here. This is by far not done at all, sorry that it's not, but I kind of haven't worked on it enough. I need to, oh boy, turn my sounds down is what I need to do. What I need to do is tear out either over here or over here and put in a enchantment setup, or I'm actually thinking about putting one in the roof, and yeah. And then I'm going to have a brewing stand here, a brewing stand here for instant health splash potions that you can throw at these zombies. And then there's an infinite water source right there that you can fill up your bottles with, and yay, and then you can put extra potions in these, or as you can see, zombie flesh. And then, yeah, as soon as you're ready, you just come down here, throw your instant health potion, or you can sit here like me and just punch the poor guys. And once you're level 30, maybe just pop out here, right click up there, and I might have an enchantment set up there, and you're good to go. You can then come back up over here after you've enchanted your stuff, and then come all the way back up the ladder, hit the button, it'll reset it. Of course, if you haven't hit the button already, you're kind of behind on the times, because you should do that while you're down there, that way it's all ready and reset and stuff. But let's go ahead and hit this button. It may take a minute for the 30 levels to go away because I did put extra cobble in there. Oh, and it's not going to go all the way. Oh yeah, it should go all the way back to system ready. I was thinking that I put cobble from my actual inventory into that hopper, or dropper I mean, but I did not. So hopefully it will, it goes from 30 levels to in progress, and then as soon as it finishes putting all of the cobble back over there, it'll go to system ready, but it's going to go straight back to in progress as you guys saw before. But that is the main gist of what this system is doing. I'm going to pretty the place up on my own, not on camera, because I'm a terrible, horrible, wretchedly disgusting builder. I cannot build anything to save my life, but I can play with redstone and cave and adventure, but that's pretty much it. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you maybe learned something. Hope that you enjoyed my redstone derpiness and got a good kick out of it. And I will see you guys next time. One more quick thing for the people on the server. I forgot to show you the coordinates. And here is a way to get in here for now. Just going to pop those out. And over here, there's a hole right there, or you can come into the big cave entrance right there. And here's the coordinates, 96x and 1145z, and then you just come into that big cave entrance and you can like just find a way up here, or just do what I do and just drop through that hole, and then you just come back down in here, and then the system is ready for you. It should go back, just, yeah, okay. So just wanted to let you guys know the coordinates 113x, 1147y, and there is a fence post up above to tie your horse to if you bring, the leads and stuff. I have 2 horses sitting there right now, so yep, that's basically it, guys. I don't have the enchanting table down there, but I'll get it eventually. I'm gonna go. I've got some other stuff I need to record, so I will talk to you guys later.